Today we're going to make a little truck, an old Ford pickup truck filled with Valentine hearts. And you can also fill it with something else if you want. Put bears in, whatever little characters you want. But I'm going to show you how to do a few hearts, and then you're going to decorate it the way you want it. To begin making the structure of the truck, we're going to take the short end of the page and we're going to fold it in half. We're going to bring it to the other shorter end of the page. And we're just going to make a little fold and open it back up. Our first step on the line of symmetry, right here on the fold line, is we want to come up about 2 inches. So we're going to come up from the bottom about 2 inches, and I'm going to put a little mark. And then I'm going to come on over horizontally, straight across the page. I want it to be at least 3 fingers wide. And I'm going to do the same on the other side. Horizontally, at least 3 fingers wide. You want this to be parallel, this line, with the edge of the page. So equal distance. Mine's a little crooked, that's okay. As best you can. This is a freehand picture that we're making today. So our lines may be a little wobbly, and that's gives character to our picture. Just makes the truck look a little bit more interesting. To make the bumper, we're going to just come up on this side, and we're going to come across. And when I do long lines across the page, I hold my pen and I just slide my arm. So I'm going to hold my pen like this, and I'm just going to slide the arm across the page to meet right here. So I have a nice little bumper, and let's put in some tires. The tires, if we look at the tires, these tires are the side view of a tire where you see the tread. We're not looking at the front view where it looks like a circle. So we're going to come in from the bumper, and we're going to come down, and on this side come in from the bumper and come down. I'm going to come around and then back up. I'm going to go around and then back up. We're going to add the pattern to the tread, which is going to be zigzaggy lines. And I'm doing them a vertical zigzag line. Next time you're in a car, you can look and see the cars in front of you. And sometimes when you're close enough, you get to see this. Or when they're at a stoplight, you can see the actual tread on their car. Now we're going to add the tailgate, the little tailgate part at the end here. So we're going to come from the edges and we're going to jump in. And I'm going to just go up and jump in on the same here, the same direction, the same width in, as close as you can to it. And then I'm coming across the edge. And then I'm going to add like a little picture frame. I'm going to frame this out again with a thinner line that comes in. So I'm coming in, basically drawing a rectangle on the inside of this shape. Here you can write little messages if you'd like. We'll do that later. Once we have the tailgate in, I want to put 2 hearts, one on each side. If you start off with a letter V, so I'm going to do a diagonal and I'm going to come up. On this end, I'm going to do a letter V. And then I'm going to connect it with some M's, small letter M's. Curve around and back. Curve around, up and back. So I have the 2 hearts sticking out. This is going to come, this is forming the wheel well. So it came out and down, but I did not touch the bumper. The bumper sticks out a little bit here to protect the car. Now we're going to do the same on this side, forming the wheel well over here. On the side of the wheel well, we can add some tail lights. These can be circular or they can be rectangle shape. I'm just going to go ahead and put a rectangle in on each side. And then you can add some pattern inside the tail lights. From here, we're going to form the top of our truck, or the cab of the truck in the front. So from the hearts, I'm going to go on one side of the heart. If you notice, the heart has this M shape here. So on the top of one of the M shapes, I'm coming up straight. And that's the one that's on the outside edge. So I'm going to go to the outside edge of this M curve, and I'm going to go up again. I want these lines to line up. So you want them to be the same length, or as similar as possible. Now we're going to come up and around. This is going to form the roof of the truck, the roof of the cab. So I'm just going to curve and then come to the center line. I'm going to curve round and go slow right to the center line. This is the cab of the truck. To make the thickness of the cab, we're going to do the same thing on the other curve of this M. I'm going to come up, curve up. Now I adjusted mine because I wanted to come in a little bit. I want these to be the same thickness. So instead of coming to the middle, I went in a little bit on each side. Now I'm curving around slowly and carefully here. So I have the cab formation. Here's the back of the pickup truck. I'm going to add another line right here, connecting the two hearts together. And now we're going to make the windows, the rear, the side view windows here. So we're just going to come out, 2 lines out. I'm going to curve it down and back to the truck. I'm adding the same on this side, so 2 lines out, curve around and back. I'm adding a line down and back. So these are the windows on the side. So I added 2 diagonal reflection lines of the window. And now we're going to work up the rear view window, which is 2 lines down and then a long rectangle. And I add some little reflection lines in here as well. So that's the rear view window. Now we can fill this truck with anything we like. Here I filled it with lots of hearts. So it's up to you what you're going to fill the back of your pickup truck with. Could be balloons, teddy bears, a giant box of chocolates, a cupid, a rabbit. And then, if you want to add some lines down here near the truck, and then you can add your Valentine message. Here's a few suggestions to get you thinking of what message you're going to write in your Valentine. We want to kind of play off the idea of trucks or delivery or bringing loads of things, so you can play up those ideas. Or you can think of your own. This may inspire you to create some slogan or little Valentine wish for your truck. The first one is special delivery. So we're playing off of what you can carry or bring to somebody. And then the symbol for hugs and kisses is XOXO. Cupid's delivery company. Could be a little slogan or name or use on your design. Loaded with love, because your truck is filled with things. You could play off of the loaded, or load, or loads of, bringing you loads of love, you could write. Loads of hugs and kisses. Whatever your theme is, you can work around that, bringing you a berry special. If you're going to do something with the bear, then you can play off of the bear. Or like I did here, be mine. So think of something that's original and creative and have fun with your messages. And here are the finished examples. And I did add a little handle here. And you could also add, if you'd like, a little license plate, and you can customize that with a message. That's kind of a cute addition, the license plate. And then here on this particular picture, I wrote on the tailgate here, be mine. And in the flatbed of the truck, I added the hive of the nest, and the bees are flying all around here with the hive. It's like they're transporting the hive across the country. And then I also added little bits of honey splashing out of the truck. And here is the finished heart pattern. And each one I gave a different pattern too, in the hearts. And again, I added the license plate afterwards, right here, customized license plate. Well, I hope you enjoyed this video, and if you liked it, be sure to hit the like button. And for those viewers who have signed up to support this channel, I want to give a big shout out to them. If you would like to become a patron and support this channel, you can click on the title of the video, which will take you to a link to my Patreon account. The art images you're seeing now have been produced by my students in grades 2 through 5. I hope you enjoy the student examples.